So how are you all doing today? Today's gonna be a bright, hot, sunny day in Mount Shasta, California. Mount Shasta, California is the place to be. You like nice cold mornings, crisp mornings, nice crisp mornings, good people, beautiful people, beautiful mountain people that like the mountains. I like the mountains. What you do in the mountains stays in the mountains. That's so true, folks. Sure that I've got some volume here. Yeah. So, yeah. So this mountain retreat I'm in, it's not a bad place. It's actually good for me. I like it. So I'm all by myself, do my own thing, and whatever that comes to be. Today, I will be transplanting tomato plants. Should have done this months ago. They should have done it months ago, the mountain people. But they believe in the black pot. You know, the plastic black container that burns up the water before it gets in there. Yep. They ask me, why is the tomato plants not bearing fruit? Well, it's like an air filter. If it's clogged up, what happens to the air filter? If it's clogged up, what happens? It can't breathe, right? Well, same thing with a tomato plant. You know, you got to take it out of the canister and put it in the ground so the roots can expand and grow out, and then it will grow up and mature and have little tomatoes on there. Is it too late for tomatoes right now? Well, we're gonna give a gander at it. We're gonna try it and see if we could save tomato plants before it snows. That's right, folks. It snows in Mount Shasta, California. You know, Mount Shasta, we got the most beautiful mountain range in the whole Cascades up here. We got 4 seasons, folks. 4 seasons. That's right. 4 seasons we have. Try that one more time. Change that one. That one in place. Try that. Oh, that's better. Okay. So, yeah, we have 4 seasons in Mount Shasta. Yeah. And so these yahoos up here, they don't know no better about planting those tomatoes in the ground. Yeah, they've been asking me, why haven't we buried our fruit? And I said, well, you know, they're in the black container. Black brings in the heat. White expels it. Well, there's a big difference between black and white up in the mountains. And I'm not talking racist. I'm talking black gathers heat. White expels heat. I don't know how to make a for instance on that, but it's true. It's true. I've never in my life been able to grow anything in a pot. You know, nothing. At first, yes, and then transplant it, yes. Transplant it when they're 6-inch babies, and then let them flourish and grow like bushes. That's my experience in my life. But these mountain people up here, they're kind of funny about that. They like to transport their shit and get it off the mountain as fast as possible. let it grow to a point and get it off the mountain, like you know, like very quickly, you know. But hey, I like to put it in the ground and let the roots root out, you know. And I know it's the end of the season. It's got to be. It's October, for God's sakes. You know, this is God's country. October, November, October snow, November snow, December snow, January snow, February snow, March snow, April snow, May. It considers springtime here with snow on the ground. Well, most other places in the world, springtime is the good time. That's when everything melts off and gives us fresh water all over Southern California. That's right. Mount Shasta has five rivers that flow into Mount Shasta Lake. You know that geyser water that you get off the shelf? Think about me when you're drinking that geyser water or geyser water. Alpine spring water you buy off the shelf in any store. Look for the geyser water at the dollar store. You can get a gallon of our water for $1.25. That's right. A gallon of water for $1.25. Right out of the springs of Shasta Lake. Well, all coming from the mountains that flow into Shasta Lake. It's a big giant lake, big giant reservoir. And if you all didn't know, all these mountains make sure that you all have drinking water. I'm talking about California natives like me. I'm a California native. Make sure that we got drinking water, potable water, shitting water, and shower water. All those S's. That's right. And I've learned through a little history search here in California, in Mount Shasta, California, that our mountains, when they have snow on them, it's such a high pack of snow that uh, that it feeds all these rivers and it goes into our reservoir, which is Shasta Lake. Shasta Lake is humongous. It's a big ass trout, salmon, bass, bluegill, and other weird looking fish in Shasta Lake. That lake feeds us and it hydrates us. So everybody in Los Angeles, like Jim and Sestyle and everybody else that live down in Los Angeles, you know, they get our water. It goes in big aqueducts and it just flows throughout California with the aqueducts and then just back and forth until it reaches San Francisco, Napa Valley, feeding all those vineyard motherfuckers that are drying up California, excuse my language. You know, those winos, as I like, oh, they're winos. That's right. But that's the way it goes. You know, somebody has to drink this all pure natural water. You know, and it's pretty cool. You go up to the mountains, right? You go up to the dams like Shasta Dam, very big dam, and then it's got these water chutes that just go from the lake under the dam, and it's got this water chute that's a big tunnel under the ground, and it goes to the nearest outlet of the aqueduct, which is many miles from here, from underneath the ground. so that they get the pure, the freshest water. And how do they regulate how much water that Los Angeles needs? Billions and billions of gallons every day. Every day, it doesn't stop. There's no time limit on that water. Man, those Los Angeleslians surely use up a lot of our water. You know, they're really glad that they don't have to pay really, really high water bills. Not they do. Eventually, they have to pay for it. You know, but does Shasta Mountain see any of it? No, no. The water companies that built the aqueduct, they built it with their hands. Back in the day, with concrete hands. And yeah, so that was cool. You know, so to build something that lasts 100 years plus, some of that real good concrete enforced with rebar, metal bodies, and all that. Yeah, I wonder how many people died building that aqueduct to live for us to live another day. Yeah. But yep, it's very, very beautiful here in Mount Shasta. Mount Shasta is the most beautiful part of all of California. Yeah, you have Southern California all the way down to Los Angeles, San Diego, hot as hell. The nearest mountains do produce snow, but very little, maybe a little skip, quarter inch or so. Like Big Bear, California, is down in Southern California, and it produced about an inch of snow a year or two, maybe 2, 3, 4 inches, but nothing more than that. Just enough to weten the ground, you know. Yeah. So I'm your forecaster for today of Northern California. So I just tell you what I hear and what I see, what I investigate, what I see. You know. Then what I see outside, it's gonna be one hot Sunday today. Yeah, so I'm gonna take y'all outside, show you, show you. Gonna have to show you all what it looks like around here. That's right. All you're gonna do is see trees, though. Yeah, the mountains are all far distance away. You know, I can't tell you how far Mount Shasta is from here, but I know it's a long ways. And if it wasn't so foggy and smoky and stuff like that, you'd probably see it. But I live on top of a hill, so I should be able to oversee, what's going on. Oh, did I tell y'all I'm in rehab? I'm rehabbing myself in California. That's right. No drugs, no alcohol, no wine, no heroin, no cocaine, no methamphetamine, no marijuana, no. Hey, Junior. Hey, are you still up in Texas? Are you in Texas still? Are you still in Texas, Junior? Oh, I'm getting closer to you every day. I'm up in Mount Shasta. Yeah. How far is Mount Shasta from Oregon? Not that far. Mount Shasta, man. Yeah, if I had to go to rehab, man. So, yeah, rehab myself from life. You know, to start over again. You know how hard it is to start over at 55? Man. Yeah, I'm doing a whole lot better ever since I shaved yesterday. Got all the whiskers gone. Shit. My hair is growing like weeds, like usual, like weeds. Yep, a lot of people would love my hair, huh, Kevin? Yeah, Kevin never watches my shit, anyways. We never watch anybody else's shit, you know. So, yep, I'm living up there now. You know what they say about the mountain stays in the mountains, right? Yeah. So I gave everybody a little lowdown, a little water recourse about. I didn't even see what you retracted there. Uh, yeah, I'm living up in the mountains. I'm in rehab, rehabbing myself for my next life. Since everybody in my family's dead now, everybody in my family dead. And yes, I am enjoying the mountain life. You betcha. If it wasn't for all these things, phones and laptops, and I was counting my laptops yesterday. Guess how many laptops I inquired the last 9 years of my life? Yeah, I just gave away a brand new one to my roommate because he's never had a laptop. And we're up here rehabbing. We're both rehabbing. I rehab in the morning time, and he rehabs in the evening time when he gets home from work. That's right. Yeah, so I found this place online, and no shit, found this retreat online. Uh, do they take my whole check? Fuck yeah, they do. Well, hey, the way I look at it is, it's no difference from the going to the Philippines and handing over all your dough every month. It's like, you want my check? You can have my check. You want some groceries? Go get the groceries. Just buy it with my money. Hey, you want rent money from my room? You can have my check. Hey, the way I look at it is, hey, if you got a roof over your head and you got food in your big ass belly, and you can drink anything you want, eat anything you want, and all that, it's worth the whole check. You know, now there's a lot of things in the Philippines that wasn't worth giving up the whole check for. You know, but here in my mountain rehab, it's well worth it. You know, yeah, there's nothing like a bunch of guys up in the mountains. You know, we're all hunters, we're all fishermen. Yep, that's right. The boat gets out of the shop this weekend, and then we're gonna go fishing. Well, I don't know if there is any fish that are as fast as a jet boat, though. Went in this jet boat a couple weeks ago. I think I left my skin in that damn jet boat. Man, I tell you what, that thing went 90 miles an hour across Mount Shasta Lake. Across Mount Shasta Lake. There's logs rolling around in that water. Imagine hitting a log doing 90. That'd be the last time you ever hit a log. You know. Yeah, it was kind of crazy, but we went out there and I got to drive. Yeah. I don't mind driving, put my life at the wheel if I'm driving. But the thing is, my dumb ass didn't check it out before I put my foot on that big ass gas pedal. You know how you seen that commercial where the fuel gauge is like this on full. You go vroom, vroom, vroom. That's me. No, actually, I went like this. Vroom. That fucker must get about a mile a gallon. And up here, a gallon. Oh my god. And I went to fill up my rig, $7.99 a gallon for gas. Or was that $6.99? Well, anyways, it's over $6, almost $7 a gallon. And then you got these bitches back east complaining about paying $3.50 a gallon. Come on, what the hell? We pay double. You see us complaining? I haven't never seen anybody complain yet. As long as you can put something in that tank, you know, put something in that tank, you're good to go. I don't even know if it's even worth taking you guys outside. So I'm so slow about it. What the? Oops, I screwed up. Hmm. Oh shit. That's what I was supposed to do. There it is. Damn it. Yeah, I screwed up. That sucks. Played it wrong. Hey, video games. Video games suck, but when you have nothing better to do, they're alright. Video games. Hmm. Well, how are you doing today? Good morning. Good morning. Good evening. And good go to hell evening. Oh man. Yeah, I'm working my way up to Oregon. Yeah, my next stop's Oregon. Not too far from here. Just a couple miles over the hills. You could actually see it from on top of the mountain right here. Oregon, Nevada, and all that shit from afar. Nah, I don't know if I want to go to Oregon. I have no reason to be there. I'm just chillaxing with the rest of my life, doing nothing. Doing nothing. Playing video games, talking to good people, being re-educated about life, going fishing this next weekend. Well, it's next weekend. Let's see. Yeah, this next weekend. After the 18th, to go get my fishing license. 'Cause, boy, you don't want to be caught here without a fishing license. They'll throw your ass in the fishing jail. You don't want to go there. So it's cheaper. Just go buy a license for the year. What is it, 50, $60? Just do it. These stupid video games can never win. Can never win, I tell you. But as you can hear the fish tank. running the water filter for a little tiny goldfish. You got a little tiny goldfish and a little guppy in a 50-gallon tank. Does that make any sense? Maybe it does for them, right? Makes pretty darn good sense for them. Here, wait a second. Gotta go there to get there. To get to there. So let's see here. Caught his coward. Yeah, what a stupid video game. Video game. Oh, stupido. Yeah, complicated shit. Hmm. Hmm. Let's see here. Got to win. It's what you got to do. You got to be a winner instead of a loser. I've been a loser all my life. Now it's time to be a winner. Shit. Really? Oh, no, no, no. Shit, really? Did I just mess up? It is messed up, man. Forgot to look at it, double look at it. I was supposed to do a 5. I did a 4 instead. Now I gotta wait all damn day long to do it again. Gotta do a 5. Get better points. Get points. $1 million games. Who doesn't pay for games nowadays? Let's see your hands. If you pay for games, I do, I do, I do. Yeah, man, they're expensive. $2 here, $10 there, $4.99. Ain't that a bargain? Those $4.99s get pretty expensive. You pay $7 a day for a game. You must be hell bored. Well, I used to. Now that I can't afford it, so I love this mountain air. Love mountain air. Love the mountains. Love it here. Love the mountains, man. It's like Kevin loves the lake. We'll probably find his fat ass in the bottom of it pretty soon. So he isn't looking any skinnier. Yeah. Sorry, Kevin, but I don't see it happening, man. I think you guys are just playing odds to get some more subscriptions from poor folks. You're just playing the odds game, scamming all your subscribers. Yeah, I don't see it happening, man. I don't see you ever going back to the Philippines. But you'll always be a deadbeat daddy. I hate to tell you that. Deadbeat daddy. Don't matter if you send money to your children. How do you know it's for the children? How do you know it's not for shabu? Or how do you know if it's not for alcohol? How do you know? You don't know. Nobody knows. If you send them $100 a month, you're being El Cheapo. What do they call that? El Cheapo Daddy. You think because you've been out of your children's life for what, 15 years? You're number one daddy now? Yeah. Yeah, they're going to be all in Australia at the time you get your, you should have manned up and told the truth to everybody why you really got blacklisted from the Philippines and why you'll never go back. Only certain of us know the truth. We know the truth, Kevin. You should tell everybody. Quit fucking with people's minds, man. If you're messing with all your subs' minds, if they knew what you were really blacklisted for, it wasn't for no bolo to the head. It wasn't for no visas. It was for something more sinister than that. And you know what it is for. Now we haven't seen no paperwork on what you had to leave that country for. Do we? Do we? Come on, Kevin, wake up. Come on, tell all your subs why you're in America. Really, tell them why. You know, make them cringe. That's right. He's a liar. Damn liar. And that Big E's a joke. Sorry, Biggie, you're a joke. You're being taken. And even if you don't give Kevin that promise, at least it was healthy for Kevin to try to lose all that fat and gristle. Even when he was back in the Philippines, first year or two, he had a puppy gut. That's right. And then it blew up. His puppy gut blew up when he came back home and lived with his aunt. It's 9 a.m. 9 a.m., folks. 9 a.m. in Mount Shasta, California. Yeah, Kevin, that was a really nice picture you put on from you, from you, from 10 years ago. That's right. 10-year-old picture. Kevin, get ready to go to church. Nope, I don't have nothing to be jealous about, Kevin. Nothing. Because we are who we are. And only God knows what you are. What you are! Even though if you repent every day, you are what you are, Kevin. You're no more better than Bama or Frank. And I'm little old me, just right here gossiping about the truth. Saith the Lord! Oh man, said it so loud I had to cough. Yep. Yeah. I'd have my teeth right now if I could only handle another 20 days sleeping in my van at 117, 27 degrees. 127 degrees. Yep, almost died of diabetic shock. I'm glad I came up here. Glad I came up here so I could breathe the fresh air from the Smoky Mountains. Oh, you dirty dog. Dirty dogs! Yeah, I'll talk about you guys. We ain't have anybody watching my show. Why? Another fat guy sitting in a fat recliner enjoying his fat life. You know. Oh well. Peace, brother.